The best way to plan your career is to do it in reverse. Now, I don't mean go back in time. I mean think forward to where you want to be and then work backwards to where you are now. Let's look at Sophie's scenario. She wanted to be an assistant jewellery designer and she needed to build up a portfolio, but she also needed to update her skills because she hadn't worked since her kids were born. Her knowledge of computer design programs was out of date. She looked at some job descriptions for assistant jewellery designer jobs and she realised they were all asking for experience in using computer programs such as Illustrator, InDesign and Photoshop. Thankfully, as her stopgap job of a nanny was providing her with some income, she was able to enrol herself on some courses to get certificates in these things. Now, the interesting thing about career paths is they can change, often in ways that you can't predict. Now, Sophie met somebody on her course who was looking for someone with really good design skills who could support them with a social media campaign about bullying in schools. This sounded like a great job for Sophie because she had really good design skills and she was actually really passionate about tackling bullying because her oldest kid had experienced this in school. But this role had nothing to do with becoming an assistant jewellery designer. Did it matter? Well, that depends. In our careers, we often come to a fork in the road just like this one. An opportunity might arise and we have to decide whether or not to take it. This opportunity might take us away from our goal, even just for a short time, like a diversion, and then we get back on track. Or it could take us down a completely different path. There's no right or wrong here. You need to do what's right for you. The thing about life is you never know what's round the corner. So remember to be open to possibilities and try not to be too fixed on your idea of what the perfect career path should be. You might find that your goals change over time and that's absolutely fine. Just remember all the things you've learned about yourself so far and that knowledge will help guide you. Mind you, making career decisions isn't always that easy. Watch our next video to explore this a little bit further.